Hello, welcome to the Goodfellerz podcast. This is the Fellas series. This is our kind of small segment series where we talk about challenges, we do forfeits, we talk about small little things going on in the world.
Q&As.
Yeah, stuff aside from the big podcast.
Men's mental health.
Men's health in general, and my assholes, kind of general chit-chat.
You usually are.
And on today's one, I just wanted to have a quick chat about the football. Okay, we are well into the transfer saga at the moment.
Yeah.
We have the Premier League just around the corner on August the 16th, I believe.
Yeah.
And I wanted to have a little rant about Newcastle.
Yes, but before you do,
Go.
unbelievable of the women's England
Lionesses.
football team, the Lionesses.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing. Round of applause.
Big respect to them. Done something men haven't ever done.
Unbelievable. Twice.
Yeah.
Twice.
Back.
Done amazing. Played brilliant football throughout. Always looked really solid. Spain, no matter what the men's or women's are, bloody hard to beat, and they did it. Clutched up, and it was fitting that it was Kelly for the
winning penalty.
The winning penalty, and so massive congrats. Proud to be English. Proud to be really chuffed for the Lionesses.
Yeah, massively. Like I said, I was out yesterday with Isla and a couple of girls from the football team, and yeah, we just like love it. It's good for them to see that. It's like an inspiration for them.
Of course it is. Men or women.
To see what they can do and stuff like that, and obviously gets them into the sport a bit more.
Yeah.
But yeah, and generally watching it was amazing.
It was like brilliant. Like men or women is irrelevant.
And they did it the hard way. They didn't. I think they said they didn't lead. I think I saw a stat earlier or something like they hadn't led for more than like a minute in the whole of like I know they beat like the Netherlands and stuff and that.
What, the knockout stages?
Yeah, something like that. It was something like they haven't like because they went 1-0 down, had to come back. 1-0 down, had to come back. 1-0 down, had to come back.
What strength and
Penalty
resilience
shootout against Sweden.
Yeah.
It was just like
and
that.
But after that, they probably broke them into. Well, they've done it before.
Yeah, beating Italy and then obviously beating Spain.
Yeah,
penalties and yeah, it was great.
Yeah, amazing.
And Hampton as well. What a goalkeeper saving 2 penalties.
Yeah, brilliant. Really, really, really well done to them. As I will be taking up the lesser part of this episode, we got
you can still take up a
Mbeumo. We're
great signing.
Doing well. Mbeumo and Cunha were both in the top 5 for goals and assists last year in the Prem.
Yeah,
I believe. So that's really, really good for us.
Yeah, and Bruno, I saw Ruben Amorim said, because obviously you're away on these like games, you beat West Ham 2-1 the other day. They said that you probably won't see Bruno play for United until near the end of it. A couple weeks more time.
Yeah.
Bedding into a team, training, that type of stuff. So it'd be good. It'd be interesting to see him because, like I said, unbelievable player for Brentford.
Still good that we can attract them now,
Yeah.
No European football and that. But this could be the blessing. Nothing else, just domestic and that.
Yeah.
Focus, get into that Champions League. I don't think we will still. But we'll wait and see.
That's all we had. And you've got domestic trophies. Like us last year, we didn't have Champions League.
Yeah.
Got Carabao Cup, FA Cup. You're still on a big run. Still win a trophy like that.
Yeah, we did the season before, didn't we?
Yeah.
So if his system works, we could get. I don't think we'll get top 4. Probably next week or one episode we'll do a football episode of predictions, and we got to sort the fantasy league out as well.
We do have to sort the fantasy
league out.
Turner's
been chatting shit again.
Has he?
Yeah, saying I'm actually going to try this time.
He's not going to win this time.
Yeah, but to be fair, Tony, if you never watched a YouTube help video of one of the pros or the people doing it, he'd be fucking bought.
To be fair, he's not going to win this time because next time I see him on a night, I'm going to break his fingers, so he won't be able to swipe on his phone or do anything and make any transfers, and he won't be able to win.
Yeah. So yeah, how's Newcastle doing?
Frustrating, mate. Like there's a lot, like I said, a lot of gone on the news. The biggest news, obviously, being Alexander Isak has now had his head turned. There's been obviously a lot of over the last year. Like the media hasn't helped. They've been saying, "Oh, Arsenal always want Isak, Liverpool want Isak." So it doesn't, put the pressure.
The timing.
The timing's bad because just from Newcastle, as frustrating is, we've just secured Champions League football. Okay. You've just won your first domestic trophy in 70 years. Yeah. You beat Liverpool, who are, won the Premier League and stuff like that, but you beat them in the final.
Yeah.
Great season.
Great season.
Ended the 3 years of the PSR kind of rules. This is going to be a good transfer summer for us. We can go and expand and build on the team. Go out to get kind of people like João Pedro, doesn't want to come to us.
Yeah.
Liam Delap doesn't want to come to us, wants to go to Chelsea. And there was other ones we've gone through. Ekitike looked like we were trying to get him to go alongside Isak. We couldn't do a deal because we didn't want to pay enough money. And then
that was a mess up. Like us with Sancho the season before we got him, just pay the fucking money.
Yeah, it's stupid. It was there, done to be done.
Yeah,
and
you got him. He could have potentially. I know Isak hasn't gone yet, but he could have thought, oh, you know what? They've got him in.
Yeah,
I'm gonna. You know,
had a great season in the Bundesliga. You look like he could bit like an Isak kind of player, but and then am I wrong in thinking like Isak should have his head turned? No, like I don't.
No.
Blame him a little bit. I'm very frustrated the way he's doing it.
What, the timing?
Yeah, because it's like it's not just the timing, it's the fact that he, if you don't want to play, you still train, you still play, if you're looking for a move, should I say?
Oh, I agree.
You should still go to the Asia Cup, still train because that's your contract. You've got 3 years left.
Yeah.
And then if something happens, but you should still train the cup. Not I want to stay behind, I've had my head turned, right?
Yeah.
I get it. Okay. We are constricted with PSR, which bloody hate because we're one of the richest clubs financially in the world, but because we haven't been able to generate wealth over the last 10 years like Chelsea and Liverpool, Man United, we can't go and spend the money like Chelsea have done and all that because of previous wins. And Liverpool now is spending ridiculous amount of money this summer transfer window, and United can, and Arsenal can, because they've got the success and they've built revenue. We ain't got people around the world wanting to buy a Newcastle shirt.
Yeah, but frustratingly for you though, that's only going to keep the top teams being top. By that.
Well, that's what the whole PSR does.
Yeah.
That is the frustrating thing.
Exactly.
It doesn't help clubs like us, Newcastle, Forest,
Brentford,
Villa, Brighton.
Bournemouth,
you might have money to pump into there, but you can only spend what you generate.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, because we haven't generated enough of the big six.
Yeah.
It makes the big six just go up here.
Yeah.
And everyone can't catch up with them.
Yeah,
You've got ambitious owners who want to do stuff. And it's like, it's almost, we can't have anyone else breaking into the big six and threatening us. And then to top it off, we'll just buy the best players off them.
Exactly.
Right. I don't mistake Liverpool for wanting to buy Isak. Best Premier League striker.
Yeah.
Yeah, best striker in the Premier League by far. Like as a number 9, as a striker, he's the best striker in the Premier League, and I will say that.
Yeah, like as it would be Haaland, but he was off, so it is Isak right now.
So I can't fault them from wanting to go for it. The way they're doing it, okay, if you're going to bid for him, just fucking bid for him, and then we'll make our decision. Like don't tiptoe around it. Like we'll see the situation.
Yeah,
we can't. He's on 120 grand a week, 150 grand a week. We can't pay his 300 grand a week he could get elsewhere.
But still, like,
do 200.
If you have the money to do that, that's not PSR. Is that something else?
It's still PSR.
That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. If you have the money to do it, you should be able to pay your player whatever the fuck you want.
Well, you can do it, but because it's like 300 grand a week over the course of the 3 years, if you don't generate in the money to back it out, it's like counterintuitive. So that's why we're trying to keep our wage bill.
Yeah,
we can't say, oh, here you go, it's 400 grand a week. Like we were in for Mbumo, but you wanted 250, 300 grand a week, and we're like, well, we can't pay that. We're not going to pay. We'll pay you like 150.
What's the point in having a rich owner then?
It's just it's either, and I don't.
Well, PSR obviously.
I can't completely blame PSR. I think the way the club's being run at the moment is atrocious in terms of what they're doing. Eddie Howe was like, look, I've just done this for you, delivered.
Yeah. Back
me with players, right? Yeah. Okay, you can't get deals because we're lowballing players. Like, fucking just pay the money, like you said. If it's 25 or 40 million, pay the fucking money and get the player in. Help your manager out. You've lost 4 or 5 players and brought 1 player in Elanga.
Yeah.
Good player.
Yeah, but
the team is significantly weaker at the moment. Going into a Champions League season.
And you're probably going to lose Isak.
So if Isak goes, we need 1 striker to replace him and a backup because Callum Wilson went.
Yeah.
We need a centre midfielder because we lost Longstaff. Okay. And we probably still need a centre back to replace Cher because Cher's 33. We need a younger centre back coming. Mm-hmm. And we need a backup goalkeeper. Mm-hmm. So that's like 5 players there.
Yeah.
And you've got rid of 5. Yeah. And I just can't see it happening before the end of
the
transfer summer. And I just... As a Newcastle fan sat here, and a lot of other Newcastle fans have been talking about on Twitter and they know more things about me, it's very frustrating from the highs of where we wanted to be and where we were going to now losing one of your best players because... rightly for him, he's probably thinking, look, I've done this. Are you showing ambition to go and win more trophies?
Exactly.
Oh, you've brought 1 player in.
Exactly.
You're struggling to get other players in.
Yeah.
I could go to Liverpool. I could get 300 grand a week, is what his his agent's probably telling him.
Just won a league.
And I could probably win Premier League, Champions League more with Liverpool.
Significantly improved their team with the signings they've
100%, yeah.
They will go back to back, I'm sure of it. Unless Gyökeres... Yeah, no.
And Man City could come fight again.
Nah, not with what they've bought. Only if Gyökeres is anything like the Lisbon Gyökeres. I think it'll be Arsenal if he's still that good. Because all they're missing...
Well, we'll do our predictions in a week. Okay.
I don't think it's Man City. Liverpool strengthened too much for me.
Okay. Depends on the players hit.
Still got Salah.
Yeah. I think the existing players, the players, like if they get an Isak, which I'd hate to give to Liverpool, you're getting a Premier League proven striker.
Imagine him in that team.
Yeah. Wirtz, great player.
Great player.
Premier League slightly different, but probably still would be all right.
Yeah.
Kirkes is a proven left back.
Yeah.
Frimpong right back. Yeah. Sounded good and looked good for Leverkusen.
It did.
You don't know how he'd be. The thing I don't get is, and this is the only thing which really, really frustrates me with Liverpool fans, right? Is they're
Liverpool fans frustrating?
Because, right, this is the one thing. They're like, well, if Isak wants to go, let him move to a bigger club. Why are you restricting him and all that? I'm sorry, but Alexander-Arnold wanted to go and move to a bigger club to Real Madrid, and he got slated by Liverpool fans for wanting to do it.
But Liverpool fans, what is it? Offended by everything, ashamed of nothing. So you're when it's for you, it's fine. But second it happens against you, you're the biggest moaners.
I'm just like you know, one of your players.
Look, how they treated Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah,
is bang out of order.
Even Klopp, their best manager of recent
times, ever.
Even
called all of you Liverpool fans that were giving him shit out because you were being dickheads. You were. Like, look at us when Ronaldo went. And Ronaldo was by far more important than what Trent was.
Yeah.
By far. Ballon d'Or winner. And almost all United fans waved him away and said, you've won us back to back to back. Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, League Cup. Like, Trent's won. Not quite that, but not far off.
Yeah. See, I'd be completely fine with Isak on that. If Isak, he travelled, he was training, he was doing pre-season matches and all that and stuff now, and then say Liverpool came in and said 140 million, and we accept the bid, and he goes and all that. Yeah, I'd hate to sell him. I think the club I should just stand strong, but you know,
can understand it.
If you sold it and he goes bang,
the
fact that he's like, I'm going to stay behind, I've had my head turned and all that, it's just doubt for Eddie Howe. We got smashed 4-0 by Celtic the other day. We lost 3-2 to Arsenal on the weekend in this Singapore trophy thing. We were 2-2, and then Joe Linton gave away a stupid penalty. And I just feel like, I don't know if we've got any easier friendlies coming up, but we're not going towards that beginning of the season in a good position. At the moment.
No.
I mean, signings we could potentially replace Isak with. Sesko would be great signing.
Still
trying to get Johan Wissa.
Yeah.
Looks like as a backup keeper, and I mentioned it ago, looks like we might be getting Aaron Ramsdale from Southampton.
Great.
Good young goal.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
But we're still lacking a midfielder and all that, and whether or not they can get Sesko or Wissa.
Well, if you got Sesko and Wissa,
I'd be happy.
Happy.
100%, yeah.
Brilliant. Wissa is up there with Isak. Goals and assists is better.
Yeah, Premier League,
yeah. Wissa was really, he's close.
Great last year.
Yeah, he was great.
And then Sesko coming in.
Well, just wait and see. At the moment. So, yeah.
Sorry.
That was a little...
that was just a rant on NUFC.
Yeah, that was like
I had to get it out.
Yeah, that was a little... We wanted to obviously mention the Lionesses, and then we wanted to quickly mention how our clubs are doing.
Just stuff I was going on, and mine's in a lot worse position than yours. So, yeah.
Yeah, even though I'm sure you'll finish above us next year.
I don't know.
We'll see.
To our predictions.
Yeah. 10th.
Soon.
Probably, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little rantathon from Sean the Cuck Barrett.
And we'll see you on the next Fellers Small Cities.
Cheerio.
Bye,